Kootenai Lake. Guess who that was? Francine. A small lake called Evergreen Lake. There was someone in Edmonton. Nearest body of water is the North Saskatchewan River. Isn't that awesome? I'm humbled by water, the dynamic and powerful, life-giving. I'm in the South Pacific. Someone's Rodolfo in the South Pacific, and the water told me about elegance and efficiency. Where water finds obstacles, it doesn't fight it. Water just dances around it, using as little energy as possible, and I think that's beautiful. Thank you, Rodolfo, for that. That's wonderful. We had Mark in Montreal, who's not far from where I am right now, just upstream, I guess. Curtis talking about his bathtub being the nearest body of water to him. That's awesome. We've got someone, Irene from Bay Noel on Lac Honnet in the Gatineau Hills in Quebec. Wow, we had 3 people in Quebec now, including myself. That's awesome. Michael shared that the nearest body of water is a small lake down the street from his house. I have felt for a long time that the rhythms of water are much more in sync with our nature than the high frequency rhythms like motors, etc. we are exposed to. It can take some getting used to. I spoke to my 2-year-old granddaughter yesterday after her first kayak experience with her mom. She described it as a little bit scary because it was bumpy. That's awesome. And Brad says, hi to everyone. Another great day. Closest body of water was Gonzales Bay, about 300 meters away on the other side of our hill in Victoria, BC, Vancouver Island. Water is soothing and supporting. Fighting it turns it into its alter ego, something which is potentially very dangerous and forceful. Wow, that's an amazing insight from Brad. And from Kruzinka, hello everyone from Mexico. Yes, I think water is so important. It's healing nature system that helps so many things. If you have a headache or a muscle pain and you're in touch with water in any way, it will help a lot. I remember once I had a strong headache and I took a long shower and it really relieved the pain. It's true sometimes water can be scary depending on the experience, but overall it's amazing. From Rodolfo, when there's too much noise in your life, you have to go to the eddy where there are less bubbles and you can see the bottom. When you have enough clarity, you go to the mainstream again. Beautiful. Lovely, 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 lovely. From Brad, the meaning of irony. And to dive down again to a molecular level, how an incredibly tiny core of RNA enveloped with a protein coat covered with tentacles and tentacles can attach to ACE receptor sites on the surface of certain human cells and a multicellular human comprised of numerous complex systems. And these instruct the cell's molecular machinery to replicate more of itself and only affects humans. There is profound message here with the coronavirus and the COVID pandemic. So amazing perspective from everybody. Thank you so much. Acknowledging wonderful conversations from Jocelyn. Thank you, Jocelyn. We worked hard to be in a place to eddy out. From Kruzinka, it really helps a lot more in these days. So Francine, please take all these acknowledgements for the gift that you shared. Thank you to Francine and the rest of the panel for today's efforts. I appreciate it. From Brad. From Irene, thank you so much, Francine, and everyone else. This has been incredibly inspiring for me. I look forward to future calls. Okay? So, thank you from Michael, again, expanding our thinking, awareness, and appreciation of water in these challenging times. It is all too easy to get caught up in the minutia. These conversations are so valuable. Okay, so lots of positive feedback flowing your way, Francine. Lots of love. Thank you again. I hope you got all that acknowledgement and reciprocity and gratitude for what you offered us.